Hello guys and welcome to another profile tree video. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the best website builders. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So a website builder is a tool that allows people to create websites without needing to write code or have advanced technical skills. Now here are some of the key things to know about website builders. Firstly, they provide templates and drag and drop interfaces that allow you to point and click to build out pages, add multimedia, apply themes, and so on. Now this makes website creation very intuitive and very easy. This is especially great for those who are starting off with website building. Many website builders have built-in features like forms, galleries, blogs, e-commerce shops, SEO optimization, and more. This allows you to add functionality without coding. Now with the best website builders, they allow some custom CSS and HTML manipulation for more design control. Some even have some JavaScript built in, but in general, flexibility is limited compared to a full code-based website. Website builders host the sites they produce, taking care of the technical backend like servers and security updates as well as databases. This removes that burden from the user. Now you do have a range of popular options which we'll go through, which is Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, GoDaddy, and WordPress.org with templates. Now the costs may vary for each of the different website builders, so it could be free to monthly subscription plans, so we'll take a look closely into each of the website builders. In summary, a website builder does empower virtually anyone to create a website through an easy to use interface and built-in tools with absolutely no coding required. So now we'll take a look at some of the different website builders that's currently available on the market. Our first one is Wix. Now Wix is a popular online website builder and hosting platform that allows people to create HTML5 websites and mobile sites through an intuitive drag and drop interface and pre-designed templates. Now here are some of the key things to know about Wix. It offers hundreds of customizable templates suited for different industries, from business and fashion to photography, music, and restaurants. The Wix editor also lets you drag and drop text, images, shapes, and more onto canvas and access the site design tools to tweak the look and feel. It also has an extensive built-in application like blog, store, contact forms, email marketing, chatbots, and more to require no coding to add functionality. You do have Wix AI, which supports the site creation with features like automatically created images and logo makers, which we'll take a look at later on in the video. Wix handles hosting backups, security, and technical maintenance of all sites created so the site owner doesn't have to. Users can connect their own custom domain or use a subdomain on the wix.com domain during site creation. Now the price ranges from a basic plan to premium plan starting at £14 per month, which we'll take a look at, with more features like video backgrounds, more storage, and bandwidth. So Wix empowers people with no web development experience to create stylish, functional websites across domains without having to code through its user-friendly editor. So it is just a great all-rounder. So the process for signing up is very easy for this. All you need to do is just select Get Started or either that login. You'll be brought to this sign up page here, and then of course just go ahead and put in your email as well as your password, just do the confirmation and then sign up. If you don't want to go through that process, you can go and log in with Google, or you can log in with Facebook as well. And just checking the pricing plan just before we get started with the Wix website builder. So if we scroll down, you do have a couple of different options. First being the Lite, so this is at £7.50 per month with 2 collaborators, 2 GB of storage. You've got Lite Marketing Suite as well as a free domain for the entire year. Next one up is Core. So Core is at £14 per month with 5 collaborators, 50 GB of storage space. You've got Basic Marketing Suite, a free domain for the entire year. You've got basic site analytics, you can accept payments, and you have basic e-commerce. So as it states, this one is more preferred to use for a site with e-commerce. So if you're deciding to choose a website builder and then go for an e-commerce platform, or your business is e-commerce based, or if you just want to build an e-commerce platform, that's no problem at all, then you would have to go for the core plan. That would be the cheapest plan for a e-commerce website. Now, the most recommended one there is the business, and with the business, it's coming at £20 per month with 10 site collaborators, 100 GB of storage space, standard marketing suite. You've got the free domain for the entire year. You've also got the standard site analytics. You can accept payments, and you've got the standard e-commerce. Next one up is the Business Elite, and that is £119 per month. Now, this one's a little bit more expensive due to the fact that it will be for medium-sized businesses, and it's for people who are needing the features below, like 15 collaborators. You've got unlimited storage, you've got advanced marketing suite, you've got a free domain for the entire year, advanced site analytics. Again, you can accept payments, advanced e-commerce, as well as the advanced developer platform. And of course, for a larger scale business, you would have to choose the enterprise. Now, this one doesn't have a price due to the fact that it can vary, so you will have to contact the Wix support team. Anyway, with this one, you have all the premium features plus unlimited collaborators. You've got multi-site management, single sign-on, which is the SSO. You've got dedicated success manager, centralized billing, custom templates, and custom integrations. Now, if you want to get more of an in-depth comparison between the plan features, just select the compare plan features, and you'll get a bit of an overview for each one, so you could see which one's ticked and which one isn't. So with the lowest plan there, which is £7.50, of course you've got customer accounts, which isn't ticked. The video hours is a little bit lower, and your storage space is very low. So light and core, I would say maybe avoid using it depending if you're going to be a small business website. The lighter plan I would maybe use for a blog or a portfolio website, or that sort of styled website. For the core, you're talking a really small business e-commerce site, or just maybe even a smaller site that's looking to have a little bit more storage space and a little bit more video hours. But that's just the comparison. You've got a couple of areas there like site features, you've got full marketing suite, you've got the payment tools, complete e-commerce platform as well, and of course you can show more features as well like the bookings platform, data platform, compute platform, developer tools, enterprise solutions, ticket and event management, and so on. It is packed full of different features which we will take a look at now, and I'll show you guys how easy it is to use this website builder. So if you are a startup, you will see this at the very start, so it'll ask you whether you want to try the Wix Studio or whether you want to just continue with Wix.com. So if you do select the Wix.com, you will be brought to the older version, like you've got your editor or your Wix editor, and it's more of a simple website builder to use. But it is more or less the same as Wix Studio. It's got the combination of Wix editor, and it's also got the combination of Editor X. And for those who don't know Editor X, it is a little bit more complex, but it does use a little bit of the CSS as well as the HTML for some of the layouts. So it does work a little bit more differently for Wix Studio. So when you do click on Wix.com, this is the screen that will appear. It'll ask you two different options, one being the Wix editor and one being Editor X. So we'll just wait for this to fully load. So as you can see, it'll ask you to choose a platform, which is Wix or Editor X. We'll just go with the standard Wix site for now. Then you get given an option to go ahead and go for AI. You can go ahead and start the chat and it'll create a website for you, but we'll just set up without the AI. So you go through a list of different questions on what website we're building. So we'll just say digital marketing agency, and we'll click next. So this will prepare our dashboard. This is more or less the back end of the website. It's not really important for us at the minute. So we'll just wait for this to load. So now you can see that our site has now been more or less created. So of course, this is where we need to go through the steps. So get your business set up in a few steps. So we'll just say profile tree for the name of the business. The address is 31 place. Okay. So London, that's fine. Services, do we want to add services? We'll just skip the services for now. We'll skip the staff members. And again, we'll just skip the useful tools. So now we can continue to the dashboard. Dashboard is basically the area where you manage everything. That's with your domains, your SEO, your email marketing. So everything is all listed here, even your booking services, booking calendar orders, and contacts and so on. There is quite a lot to go through with that process. So once you are happy enough, all you need to do is click the design site on the top right here. It should highlight in blue. So we can either let Wix create the site for us. So this is more or less the artificial design intelligence that's built into the website. It'll list out a couple of questions and you pretty much have a website ready to go. Or we can go for a template, which there are thousands to choose from. So I'll show you guys the different templates that there is available at the minute. A couple of new ones. So it has taken into account, yes, we're a digital marketing agency. So here's a couple of different templates that may suit you best. So there's marketing agency, there's advertising agency, you got creative agency as well. So a list of different options here. So there's a couple of more. So that's a pretty cool one. Nice, simple, minimalistic looking marketing blog. And there's a few more, like a booking agency, design studio, consultant landing page, booking agency again, creative conference. So a lot of cool templates to choose from. Now, depending on the business that you have, you can choose a couple of more options here, like the different businesses and services. So you've got the consulting and coaching, you've got services and maintenance, you've got advertising and marketing, technology and apps, real estate, finance and law, automotive cars, farming and gardening, pets and animals. So you just need to pick some of the keywords here that's relevant to your overall business. So say that you did something in personal training. Then you would go and select the health and wellness, and you would try to pick the website template that is closest to you. So personal trainer, here's your one, which is called fitness trainer. And I would say that this is more or less the same overall design that I want. So video background, it's got the home, about, services, and so on. We've got our socials contacts on the left. It's a fairly modern looking site. Nice and simple. You can see how it's got a good use of animation as well. And then of course we can just scroll all the way up. So this is a nice landing page, I would say. Of course you can just go through the landing pages here and contact. What you have to take into account as well is the fact that this website also has responsive design. So not only is it responsive to desktop, but it's also responsive to mobile. So if we take a look at the mobile version, you can see here that this is the mobile version that they have. So it's nice, modern, sleek, still looks really, really good. All the functions are still there with the control to action buttons. But once you are happy enough with a template, so just say that we are a personal trainer. So we'll just go with this instead of the digital marketing. So say that you are a personal trainer and you are wanting to go with a template like this, go ahead and click the edit this site on the top right. Then you'll be brought to this screen and you should be shortly entered into the editor. So you'll be brought to the site here. Now, it will ask whether you want the AI to write content for your site. So of course we did choose this template. However, if we are going to go for a digital marketing agency type website, then we would of course add some details about the site. But we'll just say that I want personal training images and content about working out around the site. So something like that. We'll just remove digital marketing then, and then we'll just say personal trainer, and then we'll generate that site. So now you can see it's creating text for our site, and that'll just change everything over. So it depends how we've wanted it, of course. So now you can see that it's not perfect, however, it is there. And let's just get a closer look into this. So a bit of adjustment, you can see that you can make it work. So let's see, welcome to profile tree. So I'll actually just go here and then bring that down. And then that means if I bring this like this, that, and then we'll reduce the size down to 80. And then I'll just bring this down as well. So that is the first part. Now, of course, you've got your elements, you've got your sections, you've got your pages, and so on. There's a lot of features that is on Wix currently where you can be a little bit more customizable with your website. And of course, you can add sections as well. So there's a couple of areas you can add sections to. So about, you've got gallery, team. You can see how it actually adjusts to the color scheme of the website. Now, it's not perfect, but it is there. As you can see, of course, you got your contact features, promotion, and so on. There's quite a bit to see here in terms of adding parts and sections throughout the entire page. But overall, this is what this initial website builder looks like, which is editor or Wix editor. So what I want to show you guys now is the next one, which is the Wix Studio. Now, this is Wix Studio. I actually recommend for you guys to use Wix Studio itself. It's got a lot more detail compared to the Wix editor. I would say the templates themselves are a lot more fluid. Yes, you do get several more options on the actual Wix editor itself, unlike the Wix Studio. However, I would say this is the way forward. Now, if we take a look closely at some of the templates here, so here we have the category. We've got all templates, design templates, and wireframes. So I just want to go ahead and go through that first. So with the design templates, you could see that they've got a couple of different options like tech company, business consulting agency, creative agency, construction company, jewelry store, and so on. Now, with the way the websites flow, they are very, very good for what they are. You can even see this one. This one's business consultant, but let's just take a closer look into it. You see how it's got like the mountains here, and then it blends very, very well onto the actual website. You see how that sort of disappears on the background and it goes right here. I would say that that is a really cool feature to have for a site. Now, the same occurs as well if you look through the different pages. And of course, how that actually opens up like that with the about. If we keep scrolling, it's got a lot more animation into it as well. That sort of effect with the clouds and then the contact. So I think this is a one-page. Oh, it's actually a multi-page website. So if we go to the services first, you can see again they're using that sort of same tactic. Very, very simple, very plain website. However, it does make a big impact if you are a visitor for this website. So that's one of them. And let's take a look at a couple of more. So this gaming setup is another cool one to have. So it seems like it's got a almost a scroller on the right side, and how that's scrolling down. then how they've used some transparent videos to make things work. It's just a very overall cool looking website. Of course, they've got this sort of menu on here. Now, of course, the animation isn't all there. It's somewhat much better, I would say, compared to Editor X and the Wix editor. And of course, you have different areas there. You've got your desktop, you've got your tablet, and you've got your mobile version. So pretty cool stuff. Now, in terms of whether you don't want to go for a website design template, you can also go for the wireframes. Now, it's not exactly called wireframes. It is, however, called, let's have a look here. So these wireframes, of course, you've got the blank canvas multi-purpose wireframe, content management system wireframe, landing page wireframe, advanced multi-purpose wireframe, and so on. So you've got a couple of different options. And as I said, these wireframes, they're not necessarily called wireframes from how we view it normally as a piece of paper or a design layout where you sketch it very, very quickly. Oh, that's a placeholder for the image, that's a placeholder for the text. It is working the same way as that, however, it's giving you in a digital perspective. So let's take a closer look at one. Let's have a look at the e-commerce wireframe. So let's have a look here. And you can see that there's a couple of options there. They've got the logo, you've got about, benefits, featured products, and so on. So these are still placeholders. They're very, very simplistic looking as well. That's why it's not really, you're not really looking at it as a placeholder in a sense, because it obviously ties in well with the website. However, if we were to edit this and I put my own images in the back, and then I have my own area here, then I've got my brands, my images on the About Us area, and then you can even see that it is a placeholder because it says this is a space to share more about the business, who's behind it, what it does, and what the site has to offer, and so on. And of course, these are the different brands where you can add logos in. You don't have to necessarily keep that sort of area. You can go ahead and delete that. But of course, if you are selling your own product, or you're selling products of different brands, then that'll be a cool little placeholder to have. So that is just a perspective of what that looks like. And if we go back here, and of course they do have different types as well. You got different industries, features, and style. So if you were to go ahead and create a site, so let's just pick one out. Let's just say that, okay, I'm going to go for the creative agency. I'll go ahead and select edit. I'm happy enough with how that looks. So we'll skip ahead till this loads. So you can see how the site looks. It's actually pretty nice. It's very minimalistic as well. Again, works the very same way as it does with Editor. However, the layout is a little bit different. You've got the Open Inspector on the right side. So if you click on an element, then that obviously reveals the sizing, the height, the borders, corners, colors, everything that you need to know about this specific section. If you want to find out the different layers that's on that section, you can see that there's different cells that are on here, and you could actually overview what is in those cells, what's in that stack, and so on. So have a lot more detailed information on that. As well as this, you have your different pages. So if you are creating a one-page website, then you'll not need to worry about this too much. If you do have a multi-page website, then you'll be able to see it through here. And of course, if you don't have any links like a menu or a header, then this would be, of course, the best way to go through it. You can see that with this website, their header is more of a footer. So they got home, work, services, about us, jobs, contact. They've even got Facebook and Instagram. So that's how they've laid out this overall, or this website overall. So that's all the different pages. Now you've got your site pages. Again, it is using a header, but it's more of a translucent header. So you can't really see it. It is here, as you can see. And of course you have your different sections there. And what that global section is I've mentioned this a couple of times, but It's more or less, if you want to create a dark mode and a light mode version of a website, you can do so. So one page can have the dark mode with the dark header, one can have a light mode with the light header. So you can think of it as that. So that's the global section. Site style is more to do with the typography, colors, and page transitions. So of course you've got your different fonts, you've got your different font styles, you've got your different colors as well. Colors where you can choose the background text, colors of your brand, and so on. You've also got the current colors here. It's saying that we have went for more of a darker color. You got your different action colors as well, and some of the other ones here. Page transitions is more to do when the site's actually published, and then if you visit the site, you visit a particular page, it'll go and fade in and fade out. So there is only currently one transition in at the minute, and I'm sure Wix Studio will add a couple of more on. It is still, again, a fairly new editor, so don't be expecting too much in terms of the AI as well to help you with the website development. However, everything is here, all the tools that you need, all the different content as well that you may need, and some of the free images for content, it's all here. Next is the app market. Now that's very helpful, especially if you want to have some reviews. So say you wanted a Trustpilot review on here, then you can integrate that in. You can integrate a Wix store being an e-commerce platform then. Of course, you've got your bookings, blogs, members area, and so on. And the last two there are content management system and the code. Content management system is when you are creating a multi-page sort of website. So generate as many pages as you want, need based on a single layout. So that'll just duplicate it for you. And of course, your code here being JavaScript, which on top you also have CSS and HTML. So that is pretty much the whole Wix editor explained, and now we'll go ahead and move on to our next website builder. So our next website builder is called Squarespace. Now, Squarespace is another very popular and full-featured online website builder. Now we'll be taking a look at some of the key things to know about it. Firstly, Squarespace provides beautiful templates across a variety of categories. 1 being e-commerce, 2 being blogging, 3 being portfolios, and so much more. Now these are all completely customizable, which makes this website builder great. It also has an easy to use drag and drop interface. That enables you to build and edit your pages, add multimedia content, customize elements like text and colors, and so much more. It has powerful built-in e-commerce functionality, including secure checkout, inventory management, discounts, taxes, and so on. And this enables setting up an online store very easily. It comes with a fully customizable content management system, allowing dynamic updates across your entire site. Squarespace also offers name registration and hosting for your site, along with automatic security updates as well as backups. It has various third-party integrations available for services like email marketing, accounting, social media scheduling, and so much more. Squarespace is known to have award-winning templates that are highly responsive across device types. With this in mind, that means you have a very responsive website for your mobile device, your tablet device, as well as your desktop device. Now their subscription plans start at £16 per month, which we will double check in a minute. They include a free domain for the first year, and most expensive plans offer some additional benefits. Now hopefully this overview has given you an idea that Squarespace is an all-in-one platform, which allows anyone to create a stunning feature-rich website. Their combination of beautiful design, ease of use, and built-in e-commerce and marketing capabilities make them a very popular choice of website builder and host. So now that we've got an idea of the Squarespace website builder, let's now take a further look into the pricing plans. So if you want the opportunity to create a beautiful, stunning website on this particular website builder, then you have the chance to do so in 14 days. So that's your trial period. You can create and build your website, and within the 14 days, of course, that domain or that temporary domain will be up and running. However, of course, once the 14 days will pass, it'll ask you whether you want to pay for a subscription in order to keep the website running and have an actual domain. Now what we'll do is we'll take a look at some of the pricing plans very closely. Firstly, they do have their personal, which is coming to £12 per month. And with this, what you get is optimized websites for mobile, templates to fit every need, as well as a free custom domain. Again, you do have the option to start a free trial, especially if you are a brand new customer. Next, of course, is the business. Now this seems to be the best value from all of the other previous customers that Squarespace has had. It's coming at £17 per month, saying that it will save us 29% annually. So it says, for those looking to grow their audience and begin taking payments, this would be the best plan to do so. They offer pretty much the same as personal, mobile optimized websites, templates to fit every need, free custom domain, but on top of that they also offer advanced website analytics, fully integrated e-commerce. What they do charge though is a 3% in transaction fee for physical products and services. And you also have checkout on your domain. The next plan that is available on Squarespace is called the Commerce. Now with the Commerce, it is £23 per month, and what it helps you do is selling tools to help grow your business, so no transaction fees compared to the business one. Again, it has everything that personal and business has, from mobile optimized websites, templates to fit every need, free custom domain, advanced website analytics. However, what's changed with this one is the fully integrated e-commerce with 0% transaction fee for physical products and services. And on top of that, you also do get the checkout on your domain, as well as powerful merchandising. Last but not least is again Commerce, however an upgraded version of the basic Commerce. This one is Commerce Advanced. With this, it's £35 per month. Again, all the tools necessary for the more advanced seller, no transaction fees at all. What do you get? You get a mobile optimized website, templates to fit every need, free custom domain, advanced website analytics, fully integrated e-commerce, 0% transaction fee for physical products and services. You do still get your checkout on your domain, powerful merchandising, this time advanced shipping, advanced discounting, as well as sell subscriptions. If you do need a little bit more information in the comparison between the four, you can always select the compare plans. This will give a tick box for some of the key features within this plan. So you've got your personal, business, commerce basic, and commerce advanced. You can see if we compare the ones for contributors, for personal you have 2 collaborators, whilst business, commerce basic, and commerce advanced has unlimited. If we look a little bit closely, you can see with the commerce, the basic plan doesn't have that option. In the meantime, business, commerce basic, and commerce advanced has those options. Now with the business, of course, it only goes as far as the create and sell courses, memberships, and video on demand. However, the final 2, which is commerce basic and commerce advanced, bring it up all the way to limited availability labels. The basic plan, however, isn't able to have the abandoned cart recovery, sell subscription products, advanced shipping, advanced discounts, and commerce API. Just to get an understanding on what it's missing out, with the abandoned cart recovery, if the individual has signed up with their email, it'll notify them via email, tell them whether they want to go back to the cart and complete the purchase. So that's one of the more reasons as to why you should choose the Commerce Advanced. Of course, that all depends on your business needs, so please look at all the different plans closely. So now that we have an overview as well as the pricing, let's get an understanding on the templates. So they do offer quite a few templates. They even ask you what your site's all about as well. But we'll just simply select I'm just browsing, as we're going to get an overview in a minute. So like the previous website builder that we viewed, which is Wix, Squarespace also offers a great amount of different templates. Probably just not as much as Wix. So we do have our different types, which we have online store, portfolio, memberships, blog, scheduling, one-page courses and services, along with the different topics, which is popular designs. And that's all templates, art and design, photography, health and beauty, personal and CV, and so on. So of course, plenty of different decisions to choose from. So depending on the website or business that you have, it's best to just take a scroll and look through the different website templates that are available on Squarespace. As you can see, there is quite a bit to choose from. They are actually just named compared to how Wix would be, which is directly telling you that, oh, this is a construction website, or this is a consultant website, or this is a marketing agency website. They do have these different names on them, like Ventura, Vondum, Staunton. They have the Utica, Crosby, of course, several different ones there. So it's probably best to just select a topic. So just say we wanted to do a home and decor website. It's chosen out 12 different home decor websites, and these are very, very minimalistic, as you can see. But I actually do like the look of the condenser one here. So if you have found a particular website template on the website builder, of course, you can go ahead and select the preview. What this does is it allows you to view the site and just get an overall feel for it. So it has its animations, it's got its different parts to it. It's very quirky looking as well, which I like. Again, with this, which is great, you do have the option as well for a tablet version, a mobile version, as well as what we've previously seen, which is a desktop version. Now, on top of this, you can go ahead and select the View Demo Site. That'll completely take you to a new window where you can see the overall website. Again, you could just see a nice little overview on the entire site, like so. So it does give you a notification saying, would you like to create a site like this? So if you just say yes, it'll go ahead and start that free trial and you'll get that instant access. So we've pretty much viewed the demo site. We've had a look at the preview of the site as well. Once everything is all good, you can go ahead and select Start with this design. This will just initially set everything up, and of course, if you haven't created an account, make sure to do so now. You can continue with Google, or you can continue with the email. So what we'll do is we'll continue with Google and create this account. So once you have logged in, this is what it'll ask. So it'll say start selling on Squarespace, enter a name for your site, and then tap continue to learn how we can help you sell on Squarespace. So just enter in a site name. So we'll just, for the meantime, just say profile tree and go ahead and click continue. So everything you need to sell. So again, you don't primarily need to create an e-commerce site on this if you don't need to, but of course, for the site that we have chosen, it is an e-commerce based website. So physical products and services, bookable appointments for clients, access to content, courses, and more. So we'll go ahead and click continue. Drive traffic to your site, branded email campaigns, integrated social tools, and advanced SEO tools. So let's take a look through. So manage your business, branded invoices, and so on. So we'll just go ahead and just select get started. So looks like we have a new feature there, which is introducing invoicing. So manage leads, book clients, and send invoices all with one tool. So that's a pretty cool area to have. So here it is, it's integrated the name that we wanted, which is profile tree. We've got a list of the different parts that we wanted within the website. So that's how it looks so far. Again, we can change certain parts to it. The best way you could do it is just to click edit on the top left. So we'll just wait for this to load, so we'll just go ahead and do that. You can instantly see how it's now opened this up for us. And then for each section, we can go ahead and edit it. So say we wanted to edit a section, we'll have this little toolbar on the top right. Go ahead and click edit section. And then this is where we could format it, add backgrounds, colors, and so on. So we can see our row count is 34. That's the little boxes that you see within the hero section. And of course you can gap it out, you can fill out the screen if you wanted to as well. So there are a couple of different options. I would say that Squarespace is more simplified compared to Wix, just for the sheer fact that it doesn't have too many things going on. Not that Wix isn't a good website builder, but I would say that with the Squarespace one, it would be a great starter or base for a beginner, just with the less clutter. So everything is a little bit more organized in terms of that. You've got small, height, and then medium and large. One thing I can say though in comparison between the two is that with Wix you do have a lot more options for the drag and drop builder. You can quite literally drag and drop anywhere you'd like. However, with the Squarespace you can only stay in between or around the margins and padding of that particular section. So say if I wanted to add a part in, so we'll go ahead and do that now. So just say I wanted to edit this, or let's see, we'll add a block, we'll add text and we'll drag it in. You can see from the square that I can only actually bring that to certain parts of the page. So say that I wanted to put it in between these two blocks, I can't. You can see how it's automatically highlighting the block to go onto the background blocks. So if I had it over here, that it will place that element onto that. Now that's another thing that I wanted to showcase as well, which is the blocks. Now you've got different areas and tools here for your elements. You've got your basic tools, which is your text, image, button, video, form, audio, newsletter, and so on. So you have multiple different choices to create a very fluid website. You also have different areas like the reservations, and this is, I would say, one of the third-party functionalities that can be added in. You have your business, you've got integration. So again, look, you have Instagram integration, SoundCloud RSS, Zola, Flickr, and Bands in Town. Couple of cool stuffs as well. For the premium version, you have the menu, donation, Amazon, and OpenTable. So fairly nice pieces there to add onto your website. You can see how it's fully built for us anyway. So that is the overall website. Now just say that you wanted to add a section in. It's very, very simple to do so. You do have the add section option on the top there, so just go ahead and click on that. Now you do have a couple of different options for add section. So you've got your intro, you've got your contact, about, people, products, services, portfolios, testimonials, events, and so on. So loads to choose from for your site. You can see that we even have a banner on this one, which makes it really, really cool. So I'm going to add that in. You see how that banner is moving along, and then, of course we could change the image if we wanted to. So if you want to make it tie it well into this, but it looks like it blends in perfectly. What we are showcasing is a home, but if we want to, we can go ahead and edit this image, and we can replace that image, and we can select and browse from stock images, and then just say home. Something like this maybe. Add that image in. That'll go away. Like so. I can click off it. Now with the your brand, change this. And we just say, let's see. We can actually just change that to So if I wanted to do profile tree, I can. So that's what that looks like. But it would be nice to go for something nice. So we'll just put down living space for the meantime. We'll just say living space. Now you can change the speed of this, so we'll go onto the design. You can change it to be a little bit faster, you can change it to be a little slower. It'll fade on the edges, you can see how it's faded on the edges there, but I think the sort of solid blocks are good on that one. You could change the sizing as well, so if that was a bit too big, you can change that off. Have the spacing a little bit more separated, so that looks a lot nicer. You can have a background on it, which I don't really recommend to do so, but there you go. That's another added part onto the website, so it's a little bit more of a contemporary living space home sort of idea. But overall, I would say that Squarespace is a great website builder. It's very easy to use. You do also have a website guide here, so this is, I would say, more or less just a way to go through the different stages. We've edited the site title, we've added sections, you can add an intake form, add social links, and then when you are ready, go ahead and go live. Now, if you're to go live, you will have to pay for a subscription. You do get a temporary domain name for the first 14 days. After that, it will disappear. So that is something to note. But yes, that is pretty much it for the Squarespace website builder. So just showcasing the final website builder, which is Weebly. Now, Weebly is a user-friendly online website builder that allows anyone to create a very easy to build website using pre-made templates. It has drag and drop tools as well, and I want to go over some of the key areas about Weebly. There are at least 500 professional templates optimized for search engines, blogging, stores, and more. It does have an intuitive drag and drop editor to customize text, add photos, videos, modify design elements like colors and fonts. You do have built-in tools like image editor, HD video and audio. You've got shopping carts, reservations, contact forms, and as well as that, you do have an easy integration with domains, email marketing, accounting tools, and other third-party apps. Now, it does have SEO tools like meta tags, alt text to optimize sites for search engine discovery. You've got scalable pricing from free to £12 per month based on, of course, the features needed. You do have reliable hosting on fast servers and automatic site backups as well as security. Overall, Weebly makes it simple for anyone to build a stylish functional website or online store without needing to know code. It handles technical aspects, allowing users to focus on creating with their robust templates, editor, and tools to build precisely the site they envision. So the only thing now to do is just to take a look at the pricing, and we'll go ahead and have an overview on what the site looks like. So as I say, starting off with the pricing plan, let's have a closer look. So what Weebly does offer is they have a free version, which is basic use. Now, if you do select that with the site features, you get free SSL security. You have third-party embedded code. So that's pretty much it. However, it is free, it is basic use, so still great to have. Next, you do have the personal one, which is connect to a custom domain. Comes at around £5 per month. And you can see already, in comparison between the website builders that we viewed, this I would say has to be the cheapest one. You do have free SSL security. You can add third-party embedded code. You can connect a custom domain. So that's the parts there for the personal. Coming up next, you do have the professional, and you can connect your domain and add more customization. That is coming at around £9 per month, which is billed annually, or £12 month to month. And if you do select that, you do get a free SSL security. You have add third-party embed code, unlimited storage. You can connect a custom domain as well. Advanced site stats, you got free domain, remove square ads, password protection also. And with the performance, now you just seen there, it is £19 per month. However, if you take a look, yes, it does have whatever it has the same for professional. You have free SSL security, add third-party embed code, unlimited storage, connect a custom domain, advanced site stats, free domain, Square, ads, password protection. But with this, you do have the shopping cart, unlimited items, item badges, item options, quick shop, all the way down to the bottom, accept payments through PayPal. So that may be a big factor for you to hold. If you need to have PayPal, then this may be the way to go. You have item reviews as well, and you have abandoned cart emails. So that's the couple of stuff that's missing. So that's what is great to have with Weebly is the fact that for the free version, if you can see here, it still offers e-commerce, which is something that's really cool to have. You have inventory management, in-store pickup, automatic tax calculator, coupons, and Square gift cards. So it's already offering quite a great platform already, especially for free. You don't really expect to have e-commerce on there, as well as paying £5 per month to have almost everything in terms of e-commerce, marketing, and support. So that is pretty much what the different pricing is. Now, unfortunately, in comparison, this is the only way you could do it. You could just have an overview of what you're missing from each one. It's not really ticked or boxed like that, so you will have to go through it thoroughly just to see which is best suited for your website. But anyway, sign up process is very easy. Just go ahead and select sign up, and you'll get given the options, of course, to create an account with Weebly, like so. So we'll just accept the cookies there. So you do have the option as well to go ahead and sign up with the with Weebly here. Unfortunately, you don't have the option to go through the Google or Facebook or anything like that. So once you have completed this, we'll move on to the next step. So this is the next stage. So it'll ask you what kind of website do you want to create. You can either create a business website, or you could just try and create a personal website, which we're going to do for this video. So there are a couple of themes that you can select. So you've got business, portfolio, personal, event, blog, coming soon, or others. Now I would say that the actual website builder and the website templates are pretty good for what it is, especially for it being for free. Now if you take a look closely, you've got their different themes there, like personal, portfolio, event. As you can see here, you've got blog. So that one's pretty cool, I would say, which we might actually use. Then you've got coming soon, as well as other. But I quite like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and preview this theme first before committing to the actual theme builder. So let's have a look at the theme and see what comes up. We'll just go ahead and start editing. We're happy enough with the theme anyway from just looking at it through the small little image there. Okay, so you're all set. Open the site editor, draw your new updates. So this is where you can select the domain. You can transfer it straight away or connect one. If you don't have one, just click X. That's no problem at all. And then we'll just reload that editor there. So they've just got a couple of new updates by the looks of things. Okay. Again, this is another very simple website builder to have. So you can see here, I would say that this is pretty nice for what it is already. Again, it's just a little placeholder. You can see there, my site. You could just change that if you want as well. So we'll just say profile tree. It's almost like using Word as well, which is great. But you have all your different elements on your left side. Of course, you can structure everything. Everything is preview mode, really, while you can drag and drop a couple of areas. So see if you wanted some title, you can just go ahead and drag that title in. It'll load it in, and then it'll just add that to a section. So you can see there how it's added that to this specific section. And then, of course, once you're happy enough, just go back. So we'll just go ahead and select back. So you've got your different areas there, of course, and then once you're happy enough, just go ahead and click X. Can just be a little bit fidgety, so we'll just reload the page again. Of course, you are using it online, so it can be slowed just depending on the performance of your computer. So this is what we have. If you don't want a particular area, so just say this, I don't want this part in there, then I can go ahead and click on that and just delete it. So just like that. Then with this one, you can see we'll delete that. We don't want that there. And so you can add some blog posts if you want. Very simple, basic website. You can see that there's not really much that's been placed on this particular website. However, you can add a couple of more areas to it as well, like color blocks, or you can add apps. So very, very basic website. There's the different pages there. You can see home, about, press, and contact. And of course, you've got themes as well, apps, settings, and so on. So quite a couple of different areas anyway that's been put through Weebly. And again, for free, it is great as well in order to start up, especially if you are just a beginner also. And if you are happy, again, you can just go to the upgrade and then create your own, or go and apply for a plan. And then that is pretty much it for the entire website. So we'll just wait for this to load. Just clicked off that on accident. We'll just click the upgrade again, just to showcase the prices again, just to give you guys an idea. So there's the personal, professional, performance, and premium. But of course, invest as much time as you can with building this website and really try to make it your own. But guys, that pretty much reaches the end of the video. Hopefully this video has helped. If it did, let us know in the comment section below. We'd like to know what you think. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.